Hello, I just wanted to touch base. I am teaching at a festival this year called Playthink Movement Festival. It is an amazing opportunity, and I really hope everyone will click the link I'm going to provide down below and really check it out. It is amazing. I don't know about you if you've ever been to festivals. Some of the festivals are a little too out there for me. So, like, I'm mostly sober. I mean, the amount of booze I've drank my entire life probably can fit in a gallon-sized jug. And that's like over at least, since I could drink and stuff. So, I've never been a boozer. I've never done drugs. So, it's hard when I go to some of these festivals and that I really enjoy the knowledge I can gain from it, especially because I want to learn stuff. I don't want to just be there. I want to learn stuff and enjoy myself, and drinking and stuff, that's not me. So Playthink Fest is wonderful because it is sober and it's kid friendly, so I can take my hoodlums, and it's a beautiful thing. I've gone every year except for 1 year because I couldn't afford the tickets, but everyone should definitely check it out. So I just wanted to touch base on one of the workshops I'm teaching, and kind of like the story of how I got into reusable products. So, I've been using reusable products for like over 10 years now. Basically, when I was 19, living with my fiance at the time, I had to choose between food and pads some days or some months. I mean, that's a horrible feeling. What do you do? So I had seen on the internet a few years back about cups, and that just grossed me out. It was a disgusting idea. I could not think of it, but I really started to look into it then, because I was broke, and every month was so depressing when it came to that time, and I had no money. I did not have an extra $5 or $8 or $10. And also, the prices have probably changed since, because the one time other than, postpartum, that I've used plastic products was with my loss. And I remember standing in the store aisle going, the price is even more expensive. It's hard, because it's not, yes, I know people free bleed, but some people, that's not a choice for them. And it's not an option for most people. So I started to investigate and got a soft cup, and because that was still disposable, but it was still less pads that I had to use. Another thing about reusable products is they're friendlier to the environment because there's less waste. Plus, you can, if you're using pads, you can upcycle garments. I made this one. The backing is pants that I couldn't fit into. I could probably fit in them now, so I already cut them up. But you can upcycle fabrics to make pads and all sorts of things like that. So I started with soft cup. Then I finally invested in a Diva cup because a local store had a deal like $5 off of anything in the store. So I got Diva cup. There's so many shapes and sizes, and there's now so many more brands. So I'll touch on the different things that you might want to look for. There's also some ethical concerns when it comes to cups. There is. There's some drama. There's some drama with some cups. And I'm not even that touched up on the cloth and pad cup world now, but there's definitely some drama. So it's basically over ethical reasons and stealing names, designs, and then China cheapies. Then there's all the different options for pads that I'll touch on, and pad care, because you do kind of treat your pads a little bit different. So yeah, I guess this would be like an overnight for some people, or moderate heavy pads. I made these two, and they're really bad because I cut them out when I was in the middle of my loss, because I was like, I want all new pads. And Wonder Woman seemed like a perfect pad for when you're really depressed. But I cut everything out really weird and nothing was situated right. It was just a pile in a box because my machine was messing up. So, I mean, really, you can take anything and make it into a pad shape of some sort. I think this one is actually based onto a...
Strawberry.
That's not strawberry. Diapers. He's saying diapers because his cloth diapers have snaps on them. So he calls it snaps diapers. So this is actually a postpartum pad. It's a smaller postpartum pad. But, I mean, the options for pads are endless.
My diapers.
Your diapers. This one has a pocket to slide in a ice pack. Then there's there's so many options. Now bring them and show them to everyone. And
Diapers. My diapers.
this is a pad shell. So you put a pad in it and it's great postpartum pad.
My diapers.
These are mine. And then if you don't have a dryer, no, these are actually mine. There are options like this that fold out so they dry quicker. They'll look like this. And I really like pads because it's like I can have fun in my pants, if that makes any sense at all. So that is going to be, and I'll touch on the other things like sea sponges and some other options some people use, like labia pads, if I can find one. They're so small, they get like kind of spare. And how you can store your pads. I mean, what's this? This one.
Died.
Try and get through this video. But basically, my workshop is going to talk about the different options for reusables you have. Cup maintenance and storage options. You can go camping and swimming with these. I have done all of it with it. So it is possible. Different options for pads, shapes, and sizes. I actually feel like this one is based on a pad in the store. I think. And you know how you care for them during your cycle and after, and how you wash them. There's a little bit special stuff you need there. No, you cannot have it. And you know all the different pad options because there's so many. See how this one's different than this one, and their names and what you can use after in your postpartum period. So please, you know, different options and different toppings. Fabric matters. And I'll also touch on the things that I haven't used on or haven't used much, like interlabial pads, which if I can find one or make one, I'll bring one. I have three, but they're small, so they get lost for me in my life. How you can store them, like wet bags, and different things like sea sponges. And I think some people do crochet or knit their own tampons. So come to my class if that is something that interests you. I mean, some of my pads have been around for 10 years and they still work perfectly fine. That is it. I'll see you guys at Playthink. Bye.